The European Federation of Journalists, the International Federation of Journalists, as well as 5 other media freedom organizations have issued joint statements, once in June and once just last week, regarding the issue of Klan Kosova. But how do you think this situation of Klan Kosova affects media freedom in the entire country? Can it be seen as an isolated case, or does it affect all journalists and all media in Kosovo?
It affects all journalists and all media, and that's why international organizations representing journalists, but also media workers and freedom of expression organizations reacted. That's why we reacted. That's not just about Klan Kosova. That's about freedom of information, and that's not just about the media and the professional journalists. That's about the right of citizens in Kosovo to access information. So what's challenged here is the right of any single citizen in Kosovo. So that's why we consider this as a very, very serious case, and we will closely follow the situation, and we will react very strongly if there is a decision from the government to suspend again or to try to close down Klan Kosova, because it's not just about the private interest of Klan Kosova, media owners or journalists. It's about the right of citizens to access free information in Kosovo.
Yeah, last month you tweeted about this issue, where amongst others you wrote that this is shame on Albin Kurti and his government. But the reaction of the government towards such criticism like this one is that this is not an attack on media freedom. It only has to do with technical issues of a business. What's your comment on that?
I think it's an excuse. It's an excuse from the government. It is clear that then when you remove or you suspend a business certificate of a media outlet, the direct consequence is to close down that media outlet. You cannot survive without, if you are a private media, you cannot survive without a business certificate. So it's a clear interference from the government, from the authorities, in the operations of a private broadcaster. That's an attack. That's a violation of media freedom. And that's why we reacted, and we were not the only one, as you reminded. Other freedom of expression organizations, worldwide based, reacted. That's very serious, and that's why we reacted, and that's why we will continue to follow closely the case.
How do you think this situation with Klan